Is it a gun that sucks balls?
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome today.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something?
Like dick piercing?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that demon.
Still sexy. How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
I'll just kill some random dude.
His wish is a blowjob.
Hey, everyone, and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail and necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
I'm telling you, it's jobs. We got to get jobs, then we get the khakis, then we get the babes.
And on the other side of the table, Dr. Syintist.
Dude, I lie about little shit all the time. Like, I still don't get Inception.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, I heard all tail sectioners were lazy dogs and they all drink their own shit. Welcome to Plotty Time. So, one thing for the crevice, obviously, guys, we clearly remember that we did Dino Crisis 2 last week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's such
Obviously.
a good one.
We pretty much remembered it, but there was something I discussed briefly. It was called the Bone Wars.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That porno?
No, it's a great name though, right?
Yeah.
The Bone Wars, also known as the Great Dinosaur Rush, was a period of intense and ruthlessly competitive fossil hunting
Oh, yeah.
and discovery between Edward Drinker Cope and I don't know how to pronounce this name, Othniel Charles Marsh, Othniel, Othniel?
Sure.
Yeah, sounds right.
Othniel Charles Marsh. Basically, people, there's a drunk history about it. Just go, you could just watch that. You'll get the gist. But they were very competitive. They were like sabotaging each other. They sent spies after each other. They just made up dinosaurs. They
Nice.
deliberately destroyed the other person's bones so they couldn't display them. It was fucking nuts. I've never seen so much drama in goddamn
Archaeology.
Yeah, like it's fucking
it's paleontology, bro.
Paleontology. That's what that pause was. I was trying to think of the better word for it, and then I gave up.
Yeah, fuck it.
Dude, all dinosaurs are made up.
Oh, that's right. That was a test by God.
Yeah, God only created the world 1,400 years ago or whatever.
Yeah, I remember the day.
I don't remember the comedian who said it, but he's like, don't you think it's scarier that God just did that to fuck with you? Like,
Yeah, it's fucked up.
anyway, so that's it. That's all we had for the correction crevice. So let's get into our normal segment. What did you play? What did you watch? What you do? Dr. Syintist. What's going on with you, buddy?
What did I play? Well, I played a little bit of more of Curse the Dead Gods. Kind of getting into it. And
What kind of
Oh, go ahead.
What kind of game is that? Did
It's
we talk about this?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a
Really?
roguelite kind of dungeon crawly type thing.
Roguelike. Okay.
And I am also still playing Lost Child, which is our turn-based RPG dungeon crawl game.
Okay. You recommend them so far?
Curse the Dead Gods is fun. Lost Child isn't for everybody.
Gotcha.
Kind of up my alley, but I'm probably pretty sure no one else here would like it.
Probably not.
I started rewatching Always Sunny in Philadelphia again.
No, he's getting hyped for the new season.
I didn't even know there was a new season. I was just running out of other things
I
to
don't
watch.
know. I think they're in contract for 2 or 3 more.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
I think some of the best stuff is around season 3 and 4. You forget all those good ones.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I know. I remember seeing like the newest seasons, like maybe the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 seasons, and I remember there being great episodes. Like it's certainly, it's not like The Simpsons, which is completely dropped off a cliff. I still think they're great, but then you go back and watch those seasons, and everyone's a classic.
Yeah, you
Like season 3 and 4.
kind of remember them being spread out more than just being episode after episode after episode,
Yeah.
which is good.
That's fair.
Which one did you just watch?
The last one I just watched is when the McPoyles come in and take over, like hold them hostage.
Nice.
Oh God, that is the best one. Definitely. That's one of the best ones.
Falls off the roof.
Yeah. Oh, I might get a bruise on my heel.
I just love how they get Stockholm syndrome so goddamn fast.
Just D, yeah.
Yeah, D tries to like get with them and join their side. They're all drinking warm milk. It's great.
So good.
I also watched this movie called Mirage. It's kind of weird. It's about this like storm happens on this day in I guess the 80s or something. And there's like a murder that happens and this kid goes and sees it and gets hit by a bus or whatever. But in the future, the same kind of storm happens and this woman can talk to the kid in the past and she changes the past and like everything's kind of different because she saved the kid's life, so she ends up not getting married somehow. And
It's a time storm.
yeah. It's all right. Not great.
Oh, Raj, you said R-A-J?
Mirage.
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 Gotcha.
And I also watched this movie called Ghost Team 1.
Oh, I looked at that one.
Yeah, it's about these two like college guys, and there's this ghost hunter that they think is hot, so they both try and get with her and pretend there's a ghost in the house, and there ends up being a real one.
Oh, nice.
It's like a comedy ghost hunting paranormal activity movie.
Is it funny?
It made me laugh.
All right.
Did it turn out that there was actually really spooky stuff going on?
Yeah.
Because, dude, it's a genre I can't explain it. I don't know why. I can't get enough of ghost hunt gone wrong movies. I can't.
Yeah, I hear you.
Or like, I guess, to an extent, like Hell House as well. Like ghost, something that's supposed to be fun and spooky and a joke, and then it turns out to be real. I guess that's the setup I'm really into.
Yeah, this one's funny. It's because the banter between the two like guys trying to get with this girl and stuff is.
I have to check it out.
Yeah, me too. It sounds like a good one.
Yeah, Ghost Team 1.
Adding it to the list.
Faux show.
Fuck's my list.
That's about all for me. What about you, Poppascotch? What did you do, watch, see? You know the gist.
Yeah. Thanks for asking. I finally am proud to say, well, not really proud, I guess, but I finished The Last of Us 2. I got through my collectible run. I got the numb.
Oh, it's about time.
Nice.
When I started doing the collectible run again, I was really into it, and I wanted to go through the story again. And then it's a great game. It's a really great game. It's a great story, but it's heavy, and I didn't want that heaviness right now. And so I just ended up skipping through all the cutscenes like halfway through the video.
Damn.
Nice.
But I did that, and I also played some Dutes.
Nice.
Zombies?
Some Zombos, yeah.
To kill Hitler?
No, not that one yet.
Oh.
There's got to be one, right? Like a map where you have to kill Zombie Hitler? That has to have happened already.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably a previous one.
But it's possible that maybe I was a little intoxicated when I was playing.
Oh, that doesn't sound like you.
And I know. And then maybe, just maybe, I bought the marijuana skin pack.
You are a fucking idiot.
I know.
You paid for that?
Why not?
I'm so embarrassed.
So, look everybody, 420 my gun.
Yeah, but
Dude.
It's got purple and green tracer bullets.
I got a new operator who has like
I don't think he was drunk when he did it.
That's the sad part.
Yeah, I think he lied about that. In the crevice next week, he'll be like, "All right, guys, I wasn't drunk. I'm sorry."
You get a little charm you put on your gun that's like a marijuana leaf.
God.
I'm embarrassed.
I
think there's stickers. I think the gun says 420 on it.
That's what I mean. I thought it did. Yeah, I thought I remember seeing that stupid picture.
And of course, the unlockable legendary gun they give you, I forget the name of it. They give you two. One's an assault rifle,
Purple Haze,
and an LMG. No, it's the real gun is actually named the Stoner. Yeah, the long machine gun named the Stoner, and then obviously that's one of them they give you. But they name it something ridiculous. I think the assault rifle's name is Homegrown or something like that. It's just wait till you see so in that game, Dr. Scientist, they have like operators, which are your character, right? Like it's not so much you create your own character; it's just you use different character model, like GoldenEye. Remember GoldenEye?
Yeah.
Conceptually same thing. So I got a new operator who is wearing like military, like the full-on SWAT vest, like that whole getup, but he has like little pot leaves on his whole thing.
God.
And this is the best part. He's wearing a gas mask, and it's just filled with smoke.
Oh, that's awesome.
That one's kind of cool, but the rest of it's real fucking stupid.
Well, for the $20, you have to use that operator.
Is that how much that was? $20.
That's how much
They're
that
all
was.
$20, yeah.
That is ridiculous.
I know. Not proud of myself.
Whatever. It's only $20.
Yeah, but that's $20 you could have bought a 12-piece meal at Kentucky Fried Chicken instead.
Dude, I could have went to Code Academy or Udemy and spent that on like 3 different coding courses and learned how to code Python. And instead I bought a fucking weed skin for Call of Duty.
Hey, you only live once, man.
Only one's going to be your future.
It's the weed operator. But
Yeah.
I'll probably have to buy that shit next year when the next version comes out anyway. Anyway, so let's just move past it.
Let's go.
I don't know if we can.
I don't know. I'm going to be picturing it all day.
I got my second shot, and then because of that, and I was laid up for a little bit, I just had a John Carpenter day.
Nice.
So watched
Did he do anything good?
Thing.
The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China,
Awesome.
In the Mouth of Madness,
Okay.
Okay.
Prince of Darkness, and They Live.
Oh, They Live is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's so great.
I still think the South Park redo of that fight is amazing.
Oh yeah, like it's shot for shot. It's like a 20-minute alley street fight scene. And like they're suplexing each other and punching each other in the face, and then afterwards they get up and like they're a little bruised up, and then 5 hours later in the movie they're fine.
Yeah. Well, wait
It's
till
great.
the next day.
And then so the John Carpenter day was great, and then I also watched the Bob Odenkirk starring vehicle Nobody.
How is that?
Nice.
It was pretty good. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good. It was basically no. I'll tell you the one thing that'll sell it or not for you. It's actually written by the guy who wrote John Wick, and there's a lot of similarities in the story. But basically, Bob Odenkirk, in his previous role, was like a government assassin, basically, and he left it all behind, and then. It's kind of like John Wick again. Left it all behind, but then something happened, and he went over the edge, and a whole bunch of shit went down. But his father in the movie is played by Christopher Lloyd.
I know. That was the best part.
Yeah, when Christopher Lloyd was just rolling around with like 6 shotguns hanging off him.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
And is the other guy his brother?
He calls him his brother.
Yeah, and he
But I
hangs
don't know
out
if
with
he's-
his dad.
Yeah,
So I wasn't sure.
I assumed it was someone from his like
Platoon,
assassin days.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I watched and played and spent my stupid fucking money on. So
You're an embarrassment.
I know. How about you, Sir Chump Slap? What do you play and watch and do? What's going on with you?
Playing some dudes doing the zombie thing, you know.
Did you buy the weed skin?
Fuck no.
At least you're a human.
I used all my points that I earned in this season to unlock season 3.
You have to unlock the next season?
You have to buy the season every time.
Oh, that's so stupid.
And you make enough to buy it again in each season.
You don't have to technically buy the season.
You don't have to. Yeah.
You can still play. Like it's not like the game won't work, but
Is it like arenas?
no, it's
set
like
mastery?
you pay for this season,
so.
right? And then you get like 100 unlockable things. And as you level up, you get those things. If you don't pay for it, you don't get that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like that. All right.
Yeah, just like Fortnite, like Arena, I guess. But yeah, been playing that, and I saw in season 3 they have the ballistic knives. Oh yeah,
Oh shit.
I can't wait to fucking unlock that shit.
I also noticed when I was playing the other day in season 3 that they drop ammo mods now.
Yeah, yeah. Did you play any of the new stuff?
I played the newest map I got dumped in.
Nice. Yeah.
And it's pretty cool. It's huge, though. It's real huge.
Yeah, I didn't try zombies at season 3. Just trying to unlock these ballistic knives. Shouldn't be that bad, but
Sweet.
other than that, watched some Workaholics.
Sweet.
Finished it. Spent a whole day. Just had it on the TV.
It's a great show.
It was ridiculous.
So, how many seasons of that are there?
6, I think. Maybe 7.
Are we talking like the normal 15 episodes or something like that?
10, 11, I think.
Oh, okay. So that makes a lot more sense why you rolled through it all in like a week and a half.
Yeah, well, I had it on for like 20 hours straight while I was napping and doing other shit.
Nice.
So I watched that. I watched Nobody, like you just talked about, but
What were your thoughts about it?
I thought it was good.
Yeah, I
the
liked it.
whole reason he fucking flips out.
Yeah. Well, I guess that was the whole thing. Like, he was so close to flipping out already. That's all it took.
It
Was like one little stupid fucking thing.
I kind of want to say it, but I don't want to spoil it. So
No, don't.
It's-
We'll give it a couple weeks. But
yeah, you definitely got to watch it. It's a good time.
it's a good action movie. Like, it's
Yeah,
a
it
good action
definitely
movie.
is. People get fucked up.
Yeah, that's really gross, actually.
I watched this little, I guess it's part 2 of Gingerweed Man.
Oh my god. Why do I even talk?
It was
about
only 20 minutes. It wasn't terrible.
So, is he like a wee gingerbread cookie? I was trying to figure this out.
I don't know. Apparently, he's from the Evil Bong universe.
The EBEO EU.
Yeah.
Evil Bong Extended Universe.
EEBEU? Yeah,
it's.
hashtag EEBEU.
So I don't know. I might have to watch the first appearance of him in Evil Bong 7, I think it was.
Get the fuck out of here. There's no way there's 7 Evil Bong movies.
I think that's what I read.
They're not going to stop until they hit 420.
Because I Googled it because I only saw the second part, and it's only 20 minutes long. I don't know what the first part was.
Well, I mean, if they're like throwing up 20-minute YouTube videos, that doesn't...
Yeah. The gingerweed man has to take care of a little nugget, and it jumps around. It's really annoying. All right, I'm going to stop talking about that one. You're going to want to go watch it, though. I mean, if you got 20 minutes to kill,
Christ.
you won't laugh or anything. You'll just be like, what the fuck?
You won't laugh.
Oh, shit. But other than that, I guess we'll just go into Slapper of the Week. Willy's Wonderland.
Ooh, is that the Nicolas Cage one?
Yeah, it is.
I saw it come up.
Yeah,
Tell
so
us
did
about
I.
it.
I didn't watch it.
It was okay.
Really?
Nicolas
Okay.
Cage plays a silent protagonist who is tricked into fighting animatronic things at a pizza joint like Chuck E. Cheese or fucking, what was the other place called?
He's tricked?
Dave & Buster's.
I don't think they have animatronic. Yeah. No, Showbiz Pizza for the old heads. Yeah.
Oh, I only know that by name. I don't even think I've ever been to a showbiz.
Oh, I
pizza.
know I've been to one.
Wow.
But anyway, he's tricked in, like, they fuck with him when he's driving through the town to pop his tires. And he's like, oh, well, got to go to this only garage in town. And he's like, I don't accept credit cards. I only cash. He's like, all right, well, you got to do this thing for me. He's like, you got to clean up this old Chuck E. Cheese. And he goes in there, and they're demonically possessed animatronics.
Well, I don't know what to. I don't feel good about a silent Nicolas Cage. I mean, that's like
I know.
him being Nicolas Cage is the best part of the Nicolas Cage movie.
That's what I thought too, but it's okay because he's beating up fucking animatronic animals the whole time, and there's these kids that break in, and a lot of people die, but before he was told to clean up, the guy who told him, he's like, yeah, remember to take breaks every now and again. So he has a watch set, and after, like, while he's kicking ass or while something's going on, it'll go off, and he'll just go drink a soda and play a pinball game. Like, multiple times in the movie.
That's pretty great. So I assume they play that for comedy. Like he's in the middle of killing a bunch of things, and the alarm goes off. He's like, "Ooh,
No,
break."
it's to teach you a good lesson.
Yeah, it's remember to
Poppascotch,
take breaks, man.
Yeah.
Treat yourself once in a while.
Yeah.
So is he union? Like he's a union animatronic killing?
I don't know. It was weird.
Guy?
And then he just had like a case of soda in his trunk.
That's just a smart man.
And he's like just drinking the soda all the time. I don't know.
Did they get a brand soda, or is it like...
No, it's something strange, like Purple Pop or something stupid. But it's different, and it's worth a watch.
Okay.
Just to see animatronic people fighting Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I just heard it was Nicolas Cage fighting animatronic things, and I was like, "That's I got to check this out."
I'll wait for the game adaptation.
Yeah, it would probably be a neat game. If you have to play pinball every hour or whatever.
Yeah. Like you beat one animatronic boss, then you got to go play pinball.
But it's like that Windows pinball that came with Windows.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember that was a good
Some old
game.
pinbot.
Pinbot.
Oh, so I'm not saying it's a good game, but it slaps. I mean,
It's definitely not a game, but...
yeah. It's not a good movie, but it slaps a little bit.
Well, as long as it slaps. That's what we're looking for the slapper of the week.
That's right.
All right. Well, how about we get into video game news / stuff.
Bing.
So people are pretty pissed about this MLB 21 The Show debacle. Have you guys heard about this?
No.
No, what happened?
So do you remember me telling you, I don't know, a couple weeks ago that MLB The Show was coming to Xbox for the first time ever since it existed in 1998?
Sounds like something you'd say.
Yeah,
Right.
vaguely.
Okay, well, so it turns out that Xbox not only said, all right, this is cool, we're going to start, putting it on Xbox, but they made it free on Xbox Game Pass day one.
Whoa. So what? People are butthurt?
Yeah, they're really not thrilled about it. They're like, we've been paying $60 every year for a new game, and then these people get it for free.
So?
Like, what the fuck?
Sounds like a bunch of entitled, whiny
Yeah.
people.
Oh, it absolutely is, but they're pretty pissed about it.
Good.
And, PlayStation needs something that'll go against Game Pass, because it
No,
does
they
not have
don't.
anything like that. Okay. Also in news, Amazon cancels the Lord of the Rings MMO they were working on.
That's probably for the best.
Never even knew they were doing anything with it.
It was being developed by Amazon and a Chinese company called Leo Technologies, but Tencent bought Leo in December 2020, and they couldn't figure out the rights, so Amazon's like, all right, fuck it, we'll just cancel it. Like, that's...
Damn.
So they did.
Yeah, fuck it. We don't need it.
The world doesn't need any more MMOs.
You know what we could go with, though? I think we do definitely need more looter shooters. Like subscription-based looter shooters.
I think we need a massive multiplayer taxi cab game.
Simpsons Hit and Run multiplayer.
Yeah.
Online.
Ooh,
Fighting for fares.
Oh, now
Man.
you're thinking.
that'd be such a great game to remaster.
I know.
The better you
Simpsons
do,
Hit
the
and
better your Uber score goes.
Oh, Uber the game. Whoa.
Dude, stop just giving away these golden ideas.
You have the power to edit it out, bro.
That's true. That's true. I do.
I'm gonna do
And I
some
never
Uber
do.
Eats missions.
Then the loading screen is just you cleaning vomit out of your car from some drunk asshole.
Dude, a loading screen?
That's a level.
It's a level. It's a mini game.
Yeah.
It's like, in Street Fighter when you're punching the fucking car. Same thing.
Yeah, there you go. Punching buckets of vomit out your car.
Gross. So, a little bit of movie news, which really doesn't have anything to do with video gaming, but I felt like mentioning it. The Forever Purge moves forward to July 2nd. So we're going to see the 5th Purge movie
Still haven't seen
on
one
July
of them.
2nd.
What? Haven't seen the first?
Nope. I kind of get the gist of it from the commercials.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a universe where I enjoy the movies, but... And they also had a series. I still haven't seen the second season of that. I feel like they could be doing so much more with it. I feel like that's a really interesting concept that they just allow everything for
Yeah.
12 hours and like what it does to all of society. But they just don't go into it that much. They're just like, isn't it cool that you can just murder anyone? I'm like, guys, we did this for 3 movies already.
Yeah, like what even happens anymore?
I don't know. I don't even know what the 5th one's about.
Forever Purge, it's called.
The Forever Purge, but it's going to star Josh Lucas and Ana de la Reguera, who was in Narcos, and she's going to be in the upcoming Zack Snyder joint, Army of the Dead,
Nice.
which has something to do with killing zombies in Vegas. Who's the guy that is Drax?
Bobcat Goldthwait?
No,
Yes.
this is one you'd actually know, Dr. Scientist.
Who's Drax?
Oh, Dave Bautista.
Yes, he's in it, Army of the Dead.
All
Not
right.
that matters. But now we got your favorite stuff, a piece of speculative bullshit.
All right.
Yeah, slash bullshit.
So it appears that the new BioShock game that's being worked on is going to be open world.
That sounds terrible.
Why do we say this? Because a job listing, that was like the headline that these websites ran with. And then the reason they believe this is because there was a job listing that was put out for a senior writer to, quote, find someone who can weave impactful, character-driven stories in an open-world setting, end quote.
Like what's exactly the definition of open world?
That's a great question.
Not BioShock.
Is that a sandbox
not?
game? Is it the same thing technically or not?
Yeah, I would think so.
I don't see why they don't consider previous BioShocks. I mean, the whole thing's open pretty much.
Not really.
You got
I would think an open world
sections
is
of
you can
it.
go anywhere from the beginning.
Well, in Infinite, I think in all of them you can get back in the bathysphere or you can get on the rails and go to a different area.
Well, yeah.
Like you can
everything has
backtrack
it.
and stuff, but I
Yeah.
suppose it's not. It's not like
you're making
Grand
it a
Theft Auto.
binary choice between open world and linear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't believe that that's the only two choices.
I think that's it. That's all there is.
You can do a melee only run. Is that what we're talking about?
I
Slappers?
think so.
But that's all I have for video game news / stuff.
Oh, that's bullshit.
So how about we get into the game? How does that sound?
Let's do it, I guess.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about the PlayStation 2 classic game that asks the question, did Captain Quark really fuck a monkey even though he has a crotchetizer? Ratchet and Clank 3, up your arsenal.
I don't believe that question was actually asked.
Oh,
No.
but
He alluded to fucking a monkey in the video I watched.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, but I don't think the crotchetizer had anything to do with it.
No, I mean, what? I just think I'm just asking questions, guys. I just think he
how you
alluded to
learn.
fucking a monkey while he also owned a crotch.
I don't even understand what a crotchetizer does, but
Me neither, but it's sexy as hell. So it was released November 2nd, 2004 for PlayStation 2, developed by Insomniac Games and published by Sony Computer Entertainment. It's an action-adventure platformer and couldn't find a writer for it, so I don't know, they crowdsourced it.
I think it wrote itself.
Probably. So this week, obviously, is a Dr. Syintist pick. We've done already the first two Ratchet and Clank games. You can go back and listen to those episodes right now.
Oh, they're pretty good.
They're probably our best work, I'd say, right?
Second and third easily.
Okay, well, then get out there, listen to them, and then just come back. You can pause it. Like, we'll still be here.
Yeah, I'm not going nowhere.
And so, Dr. Syintist, how about you lead us into the story? Tell us what's going on.
Well, after you listen to Ratchet and Clank 1 and 2 stories, game opens up with just Ratchet and Clank hanging out, playing some space chess, I guess. I don't know. And watching some TV.
Yeah.
They get an alert that there are aliens called Tyrannoids
Makes sense.
attacking Veldin, which is Ratchet's home world. So Ratchet's like, let's go help Veldin. So that's what you do. That's how you start out and go through your tutorial.
So is he a Veldin from the world Veldin, or is there another way to...
He's a Lombax who just grew up on the planet
He's
Veldin.
a Lombax, that's right. I forgot. He wasn't a Veldinite.
True.
Okay. That was bugging the hell out of me.
Really?
No.
No, the whole monkey thing is bugging him.
Let's get to the monkey. Let's go.
Anyway, so you go to planet Veldin, you fight off the Tyrannoids and stuff. Nothing really important. But when you get back, I guess the president calls.
Bill Clinton.
Yeah. I don't know if he's actually the president of, like, the galaxy or whatever, but he's a higher up, I guess.
I think they say what he's president of later. The Federation of Planets or something.
Maybe that's it, yeah. But he calls you up and says that the Tyrannoids were led by Dr. Nefarious, the evil villain, who I believe this is the first time we've ever seen him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't remember him from any of the other ones.
Yeah, I don't think he was in him. I think this is the first time he comes in. And that to defeat Dr. Nefarious, we're going to have to find the only person who's ever beaten Dr. Nefarious, and that's Quark.
Oh, no.
But no,
That's an interesting strategy, right? Like, the only person that has ever beaten him before is Captain Quark, so we got to go find Captain Quark. Despite the fact, didn't he, like, he schemed.
he's kind of a bad guy for the first two movies or games.
Yeah. He was not a cool dude. He, like, was the TV face of being a great guy and a superhero, but then you find out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He's
but you're the
a
only
piece
one
of
that
shit.
knows that. Everyone still thinks he's a great guy,
Yeah.
I think.
Dude, okay.
He's still making money. Well,
That's true.
not anymore. He's living with monkeys.
Well, anyway, the president says that he's gone, disappeared, and that he's on this planet, and they run through like a Sasquatch type video because every time you go to a new planet, they run a new video, and that's this one.
I like the nature's mysteries. It's like, is there a large monkey man who lives deep in the woods or not?
I missed that one. That's pretty good.
So you go to this planet where they believe they've seen Quark, and you fight through it, and you end up like having to go through a combat trial, and you eventually capture Quark and bring him back to the Phoenix, which is headed by a
Sasha.
yeah. I'm trying to think of what animal she is, but exactly she's something.
She is something.
but she's running
Hey.
the Phoenix, which is like a carrier type space thing.
Does that become like your main hub?
Yeah, you go there and you can go back to different worlds. You can you kind of like fly out of there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And you kind of lock Quark in a cage because he's still
Thinks
delusional.
He's a monkey,
He thinks he's a monkey. Yeah. Which is, I guess, part of the problem that Poppascotch has.
If a man thinks he's a monkey, is it really
wrong for him to fuck a monkey?
I mean, I said I was asking questions, but that was not the question.
Well,
I
no,
was
this is
asking.
the question.
That is the question. You missed. You always miss important plot points.
I guess so. Yeah.
So you're trying to figure out a way to get Quark's memory back, but the president, I think he calls again and says that his planet's being attacked.
Yeah, you got to fix the laser shield.
Yeah, you got to fix the laser shield. So you go. There's parts of this game where you have to fight, like, I would say like arena trials, where you're fighting off waves and waves of enemies and stuff. There's a couple parts of that.
Yeah, it looks like mini games.
Yeah, kind of. And that's what you go and do. You fight off these guys and you fix the shield system. And we run into one of our old favorite guys from the previous games, Al.
Al the nerd.
Yep.
I forgot about Al.
You forgot about Al? He's in like this game 20 times.
No, when I'd forgot he was in this franchise, and then I saw him in the game. I'm like, oh, there's that guy.
There's that guy.
Didn't remember his name.
Playing
obviously.
a video game on
And Poppascotch's favorite guy comes in later, but
Yeah.
I know who we're talking about, and you're right. It's my favorite guy.
But you talk to Al and he gives you a Quark video comic.
Nice.
And you think that maybe that'll help get Quark's memory back because it's tales of his heroism, I guess is the way to put it. So you go back to the Phoenix and you play this video comic, which is kind of a cool thing in the game. They're kind of like side-scrolling platformer
Yeah.
comics.
Look like a fun break from.
Yeah, and there's like challenges in the game to try and beat it in a certain amount of time and whatever. And
Yeah, I was totally on board with that. I thought that was a neat way to break it up.
I assume I'm the only one that played these games.
Yeah.
So you go and you play Captain Quark versus Captain Blackstone. It's just Captain Quark versus a couple of pirate ghost robots.
That sounds awesome. Pirate.
You play through that game, and once you beat it, Quark kind of like gets his memory back, and he starts like that. But then they're like, "All right, this might take some time for Quark to get back to normal. We need you to go to Annihilation Nation and get this Tyrannoid disguise."
Like that's a television show,
Yeah,
and nobody's ever won it. They're like, hey, they got this weird hologram disguise for you.
yeah, and it makes you turn into a Tyrannoid, so you look just like them.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Was that the prize?
Yeah.
For the show?
Mhm.
Why would someone? Well, I mean, obviously it helps for this very specific situation, but why would anyone else want this?
I don't know, but it does help in the game because you can pretend to be a Tyrannoid and fool the other ones.
That's true.
So you go to Annihilation Nation, you run through these like gauntlets and stuff, and you win the Tyrannoid guys.
Yay.
Sweet.
After that, you return to the Phoenix, and Quark's got his he's there planning a meeting and how they're going to beat Dr. Nefarious, and he's assembled the Q Force, which has several of our favorite guys from the previous games.
Hell yeah.
It has Al's part of it, and Helga, if you remember her from the other games. She's like a fitness Russian type.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. And Poppascotch's favorite character, the cool skateboarder guy, Skid McMarks.
Skid is my favorite.
He's pretty cool.
I have a lot of love for another character, but we didn't get to him yet. When we get to him, I'll say that.
Man,
As well. You know exactly who it is.
Maybe I didn't write him down. Maybe I missed
I
him.
have written down here. Was there a guy named Slim Cognito?
He's
Like a little.
he runs the black market weapon thing. Yeah.
I was like, that guy looks cool.
He's always just a pair of eyes in like a box.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how not Slim Cognito, how Skid McMarts fits in this universe.
Badass.
That's right. That was the reason to have the mini game for the last.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, because there was like hoverboard races, and he was a hoverboard master.
Right.
I believe there was a move you could do, like the 360 Skid McMarks or whatever, or the McMarks twist, something like that.
What if in Tony Hawk? That'd be sweet.
No, well, no.
Yeah.
In one of the previous Ratchet and Clanks, where you could drive on the hoverboards.
Gotcha.
you go to initiate Quark's plan on how to beat Dr. Nefarious, and you go to the planet Aquatos. So you split up, and here's where we meet Poppascotch's favorite guy. You split up and you start doing the missions that I was gonna say Poppascotch gave, but it's Captain Quark gave to everybody, which is just your classic plan of attack to these things. And you meet the plumber guy who's in the previous game.
That's what I was talking about.
I don't remember his name.
No, me neither. But he's buying sewer crystals this time.
Yeah, because wasn't it the first game where he just showed up in every fucking sewer on every planet? And they're like, how do we keep running into you?
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know, a lot of sewers. Smell you later, and he leaves.
I think in like the 5th or 6th Ratchet and Clank game, they're in a completely different galaxy, and he shows up there.
Nice.
Of course he does.
Yeah, but he buys sewer crystals. It's just it's a part of that level where you can go. It's a way for you to make extra money.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Gotcha.
So you do all your mission on Aquatos, and then you go start heading back to the Phoenix. And there's a cutscene where Dr. Nefarious hears about what you guys did in Aquatos, and he starts getting real mad, and he wants to get back at Quark. He's like, "That's it!" Blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and then Quark starts to plan an attack on Tyrannosis, because that's how you're gonna finally beat these Tyrannoids.
I just want to take a second to say I love the fact that all of his plans are presented and created with crayons. I thought that was just a great touch. That gave it a lot of personality.
And all his plans are Ratchet.
You do everything.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Everybody else hang back.
Yeah. Well, sometimes Skid helps, and sometimes Al does some hacking and stuff.
You're right.
But you do a brunt of the work. So you go and you attack Tyrannosis, and you win your big combat. Yeah. And Quark's like a hero. He's like, yep, I did it.
Mm-hmm.
I did it all by myself, mostly.
Yeah.
Or did he say something like, it wouldn't have been possible if it weren't for, and they're like about to accept
Yeah, he's like,
the
my
gratitude.
plan.
It's like, for my great planning. Or some shit like that.
Fucking lovely Quark.
Quark's such a dick. I love him.
This is a little tidbit of information for you guys.
Uh-huh.
But Dr. Nefarious is voiced by Armin Sherman.
Armin Sherman?
Armin Sherman, who is the actor who plays a character named Quark on Deep Space Nine.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Look at that little connection.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Who'd think there were two characters named Quark?
I bet you it's not spelled the same.
No, it's not. It's spelled like a quark.
Haha.
But although I've never seen it spelled in Deep Space Nine.
True.
So maybe it is. Maybe it's KW. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, you get back to the Phoenix, and like Ratchet's telling a story of what happened, and then all of a sudden a hollow video of Dr. Nefarious jumps in, and he's kind of angry at them, blah, blah, blah. Ratchet's like, Al, find out where that transmission was coming from. And he's like, okay, right on it.
Yeah, I'm surprised
I
he
always I always find it fascinating when like the bad guy in these things gets thwarted and they get so mad about it. It's like, did you think this was all going to go off without a hitch? Like no one was going to try to stop you from doing this evil shit?
Yeah, like why'd you use an easily traceable hologram message?
I think it was done on purpose.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, what do you mean it was on purpose, Dr.
Yeah,
Syintist?
what?
Anyway, he traces the transmission to planet Dax, which is also a name of someone on Deep Space Nine.
Oh, very influential in this game.
Yeah.
And there's space in both of them.
Sick.
Connections are connections are limitless. Which starred Bradley Cooper, who was also in space. I don't know if you.
But you go to Planet Dax, you fight your way through it, and you come across a couple of things. You find out that Dr. Nefarious is building a secret weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you find out exactly what it does. I think you just find out the name is the Bio-Obliterator, which is an awesome name.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I like it.
And you come across a video of a pop star named Courtney Gears singing a very genocidal song.
Yeah.
To put it at the least.
I liked. Yeah. You want to tell us about it?
That's basically it.
Yeah. It was very
kill all squishies, I guess, because they call
humans
organic life forms squishies.
And everyone, I guess, in the universe, like this, she's supposed to be like their universe's, I don't know.
Britney Spears.
I don't even know. Yeah, like I was gonna say Britney Spears, but I was trying to think of something a little more, contemporary.
But her name is Courtney Gears.
Yeah, fair enough.
Britney Spears is still around.
Still alive. They made a documentary about her. Everyone was talking about.
She's like the No. I was gonna say Billie Eilish, but that's definitely not.
No.
How about I got nothing.
Ariana Grande. There we go.
How's that any different?
I don't know, man.
That's almost exactly the same as Billie Eilish.
No, Billie Eilish is all about, making good music and not sexualizing
Wow, that's
herself.
putting your own views on everybody else.
Yeah, making good music.
What's wrong with Britney Spears?
I liked her music
Nothing. I'm just I know it's a perfect example. I was just trying to think of something more, for the kids out there, because obviously we're appealing to the kids.
better. Yeah, I mean, everyone that listens to this is at least
15,
something like that.
probably over 30.
Shut up. Don't just move on.
yeah, forget it.
Forget it.
So you make an assumption here that if you talk to Courtney Gears, maybe you can figure out where Dr. Nefarious is to try and stop her. So you go back to Annihilation Nation because she's like a host. And you go through that, and then you talk to her, and she's like ignoring you because, she's a racist.
Just a dude.
And she's all about Clank, and she's like, Clank, can you put me in your next movie? Which we forgot to mention that Clank is like a movie star in this universe.
Oh, yeah, he's
For Secret Agent Clank.
a 007 type.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then isn't Ratchet's like his driver in the show?
Yeah, it's a chauffeur
Yeah. It's classic.
who I don't think he probably wouldn't have the part if it wasn't for Clank.
That's true, but when you're playing the game, you're playing as Ratchet. Like, you have segments where you're Clank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you're Ratchet fighting.
Yeah, I mean, you're both of them because he's like, Clank is what lets you double jump and
Ratchet's the main guy.
But Ratchet's the main guy shooting all the guns and stuff. Yes.
Sure.
So you end up going to the Hollow Star Studios so Clank can film this movie. And Ratchet ends up getting kicked off because he sucks at acting.
Oh, jerk.
And then you kind of like split up, and Clank goes through and does the movie part of the thing. And he ends up meeting up with Courtney Gears doing her part. And she kind of like, I guess, tricks Clank, knocks Clank out to go meet Dr. Nefarious.
Would she double cross him?
Yeah.
Ooh, snap.
That's a bingo spot.
So you
Double cross?
you play
Yeah,
through that part, and it ends up with Clank being kidnapped by Dr. Nefarious. Then it cuts back to, I guess, a previous time. I don't know what they call that. It's just Ratchet waiting for Clank to finish his movie. And he's sitting there, and all of a sudden a bunch of Tyrannoids attack.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of just fights his way through that, get at it. And then you meet up with a Clank at the end,
Yep.
who finds out that Dr. Nefarious is on the Leviathan.
Did they do this evil Clank thing in a previous?
I don't think so.
It did kind of feel familiar. I think it's just a video game thing.
Maybe, yeah.
I should have looked, but I didn't have time to actually
Yeah,
listen.
I
I
don't
didn't have
remember.
time to listen to our previous podcast.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, that was very convincing.
I don't got time.
Well, I usually listen to them on the way to work, and I didn't. I couldn't do that this week for
Yeah.
various other reasons. So, and it kind of like shows Clank's eyes turning red, which I guess is what robots do when they're evil.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of
think
know.
that's just-
You
yeah,
kind
it's
of
just
know
robots.
off the bat, ironically, that this Clank is evil. Not ironically, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got you.
no, it is irony though. You know something the other characters don't. But you get a call from the city of Blackwater is being attacked. So you go and you fight off the Tyrannoids there, and a great part of Skid talking about meeting Courtney Gears comes up.
What does he say?
He says something
Yeah,
like,
I don't remember this.
he's like, "Oh yeah, I saw Courtney Gears," and they're like, "Hope you didn't hope she didn't notice you," and he's like, "Oh, are you sure it was her?" He's like, "Oh no, she didn't notice me." And he's like, "Are you sure it's her?" And he's like, "Yeah, she signed my shirt."
yeah.
And then like you're Ratchet watching this video, and Skid's like, "Oh hey guys, what's up? You here to buy the shirt?" And then he gets kidnapped.
Nice.
You didn't see that part?
No, I don't.
I remember
that.
him
I must
talking
have
about
missed
the
it.
shirt, but
Yeah, it doesn't show him getting kidnapped. But you hear him
Oh.
talk. You hear him like,
yeah.
hey, you here to buy the shirt?
and
And then
he
Ratchet's like, "We got to go save Skid."
I missed that here to buy the shirt part. Damn it.
So you go. I don't remember where you go. Exactly which planet, but you go and you try and save Skid. But there's a cutscene here before you get to him where they use like the bio-obliterator to turn Skid into a robot.
Oh no!
Which
What?
And this is like where we first find out the actual plan
Yeah.
Yeah.
of Dr. Nefarious.
I wouldn't. Where's the downside?
Well, I mean, the robots want to kill all squishies.
Yeah, but he doesn't. Skid don't.
He mentions it a couple of times,
Oh, does he?
but it's he's also still Skid at heart, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not sure whether I like him better as a robot or as a...
I don't know.
It's kind of hard to pick. But anyway, he's turned into a robot, and then you get there after that, and you fight Courtney Gears, which is a pain in the ass fight when you play the game.
It did not look fun.
No, it's
It
hard.
also, we forgot to mention how thirsty she was. We didn't mention that at all. She was thirsty as fuck for Clank. Get out of here.
She wanted Clank to because that was part of the plan.
Yeah, to get for Dr. Nefarious.
She was faking it. You couldn't even see through the... Jesus.
No, I got a one-track mind, man.
Yeah, I know.
I think he was just staring at Courtney Gears' butt the whole time.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's why the fight was so hard for him.
I can't believe you're airing out my shit for Robot Love on the podcast.
You brought it
That's
up.
not cool.
Robots, monkeys, whatever.
But
What? Come on. Okay. I see how it is. This, by the way, is the moment where we see the holotape. And then this is where I wrote in my notes, ? Did Quark fuck a monkey?
Oh, when he's talking to the monkey and he says, I didn't know it was your sister.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
but the answer to your question is probably.
Yeah, there you go.
Then after you beat Gears and you get Skid out of the thing he is, and he's kind of walking around doing Skid robot stuff, you get a call back from Sasha that they found where the Leviathan is. And Quark wants you to meet him there, and you're going to go and you're going to finally beat Dr. Nefarious. So you go to the Leviathan.
What's the Leviathan?
It's Dr. Nefarious's
Star Cruiser ship.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought I mentioned that before, but I might have not have.
I don't know.
It's in my notes, but I could have not said it.
Fair.
So you go, and you fight through the Leviathan, and you find out it's a trap!
No.
What?
Dr. Nefarious led you there on purpose, because it wasn't obvious, I guess.
Because his name is Nefarious.
Yes,
That's
seriously.
why he did it. That's his whole thing.
And you still don't know that Clank's the evil Clank yet, right?
No, you don't. He's actually fighting with you this whole time.
Yeah.
Well, alongside of you. So you get through this, and Nefarious hits the self-destruct button, and everybody's trying to get out, and you eventually escape, and you're waiting for Quark, and the evil Clank kind of is like, let's get out of here, so he just flies away.
Oh, my God. So you're left to think.
Yeah, the thing blows up, and Quark's not with you, so you're assuming he's dead. You get back to the Phoenix, and everyone's kind of sad.
Yeah, they're having a memorial service for him already.
Yeah.
I mean, space travel takes a while, you know? Maybe they got the news before.
True. Yeah, I don't know. Who
But
told
either way,
him?
like this was, I believe, another bingo spot, sack move.
Yeah, because Quark did kind of sacrifice himself to save you guys.
Yeah,
Wait,
okay.
did he, or did he just say? No, he
He said, I got to
he?
do something quick.
Yeah, and then he left.
Yeah, it's kind of a sack move, but I don't know if it really is.
Yeah. All right. We'll give it to him on this one.
I did know that. I love the moment where Clank is like, or Ratchet's like, no, we're not leaving without him. Like, no, we got to go. No, we're not leaving without him. And then bam, hits the button. And they
That's the evil Clank, because the regular Clank probably would have waited for him.
And died in the explosion.
Probably.
Yep.
But evil Clank saved the day. Just saying.
So you're doing some mourning, and you're like, I don't know. Maybe if we play more of these comics, we can figure out what's happening here. I don't remember the exact thing, but you play some more comics, and you figure out that because the comics after the first one are kind of like Dr. Nefarious' origin story.
Yes, it was. When he was human.
Yeah, when he used to be human. And you find out that he has a grudge against Metropolis, which is just the name of a city.
Is that where Quark lives?
A couple people live there. I think Clank lives there in the second game, but
Okay.
Quark might have lived there at some point. So you go and you know that Metropolis is the target. So you go to Metropolis, and you fight through it, and you get to a scene where you see Dr. Nefarious and Clank in a cage, and Ratchet finally figures out that the evil Clank has been with him the whole time.
Clunk is
Clunk,
his name.
yeah. Clunk, the evil Clank.
I thought, like, I honestly thought as I was watching the thing that the evil Clank thread would go throughout the entire story, and we're like, what, 2/3 maybe through this?
Yeah.
When they reversed that evil Clank storyline, which I thought was an interesting choice. I don't have any other notes on it yet, but
Okay.
And Dr. Nefarious goes off on his plan to turn everybody into robots and get rid of all squishies.
Oh, no.
And you end up fighting evil Clank. And once you beat him, you save the other Clank.
Nice.
So you finally are back, and Ratchet's a little upset that he didn't notice. I mean, it was kind of obvious, but
Yeah.
we also knew things he didn't. So
I mean, red eyes is a dead giveaway.
I don't think he ever saw red eyes though, because he doesn't always have red eyes.
That's true. He doesn't.
See, Dr. Nefarious was smart enough to put 2 different LEDs in his eyes.
Fair.
So you go back to the Phoenix with the real Clank. It doesn't show it, but I guess you tell him about Quark being dead. You get back to the Phoenix, and there's like news stories of the bio-obliterator attack on Metropolis. Because when you're playing it, I should have mentioned this before. When you're playing through Metropolis, you start off with like the Tyrannoids and all the other humans are there.
Yeah.
And then halfway through, I think Dr. Nefarious like turns everybody into a robot. So the Tyrannoids are robots, and
Yeah, I was gonna say he unleashes the bio-obliterator.
yeah, you end up fighting like harder enemies halfway through it.
Okay.
But there's also a TV thing that more bio-obliterator attacks are coming.
Yes.
But where are they coming? Typical scare tactic news stuff.
Find out at 11 where they're going to strike.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
kind of
things like
bullshit?
that.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Classic Ratchet and Clank comedy. So now that you don't know what's going on exactly, you're like, all right, let's go. Quark was looking for something on the Leviathan, so let's go look at the wreckage to see if we could find out what he was looking for.
Oh shit! What do you have?
Well, I don't know. You go to the planet and you go searching for it, and you find the data he was looking for, which you can't decrypt.
Oh man, maybe Al can do it.
Maybe Al could do it. Maybe, but he's part of the Q Force for a reason.
It's true.
Exactly. He's a smart guy.
And you also find a message of a female Quark calling for a taxi ride, like he survived the crash.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. In drag and like getting hit on pretty hard by the cabbie.
What does it skid or Al? One of them thinks it's hot.
I don't remember.
I swear, I don't remember who it was, but
I forget who. Yeah, they're like that pretty lady. Can you believe it? Or something like that.
Well, Clank thinks it's just he's like, I didn't know Quark had a sister.
yeah.
And you're like, no, that's just Quark in disguise. So you find out Quark lived, but you don't want you're like Quark's up to something, and we don't know what it is. So we'll keep this to ourselves right now, Clank.
Right, because he wanted them to think he was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're like, this is odd. Let's go look into this.
So you go back to the Phoenix with the data, and you give it to Al for him to decrypt, because that's Al's job.
Right.
And he also hands you something he found. It's a lost episode of Quark's VidComic series.
Oh my god, it was never printed.
Yeah, he's like, even my nerdiest friends didn't know it.
Damn.
So you go and you play that game, and you find out that Quark had a secret hideout that he hid on and stuff. When he got, I guess because it painted Quark as a coward, he didn't release it.
Yeah. It also tells like he knew Nefarious survived and all that shit.
Yeah. Then he knew Dr. Nefarious was still alive and around, but he didn't want to. But once he found out Dr. Nefarious like kind of disappeared, that Quark came back out and was like, "Hey!" He took all the accolades. Classic Quark.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So you go to his secret hideout from that video comic, and you find him, and you talk to him. You're trying to figure out why he went and hid, and he faked his death, and he just says he's scared, and he's like, "So what if you want to turn people to robots?"
Is it really that bad?
Yeah. So we all know Quark's a coward. This is just more fuel to that. And then he's like, I'm just going to stay here. And then he's like, all right. You kind of make Quark feel bad a little bit.
Yeah. Well, aren't you trying to like motivate him? You're like, come on, man.
Yeah.
No, you're a coward, but you can really do what's right now.
Yeah. Because I think, this is maybe just me, but I think Ratchet thought maybe Quark was doing something evil again, and then he found out he was just a coward. Scared.
Yeah. Because I think he says something like, remember what happened last time? He's probably doing it again.
Yeah. Because he says something about the proto-pets and the...
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because he says something like it wouldn't be the first time or something.
Yeah. But then he just feels bad for him. He's like, oh, he's just a fucking douche.
So you kind of leave Quark there and let Quark wallow in his yellowness.
Yeah.
And you get a call from Sasha that the Phoenix is under attack.
Oh, no.
But you go and you get back to the Phoenix and you kind of fight off the robots that are attacking the Phoenix. And you go, and after you save everybody, you go talk to Al, and he finally cracked the data disk.
Oh, man. What was on it?
All of Dr. Nefarious's plans.
The entire plan, step by step.
And the next target is Veldin, Ratchet's homeworld.
Oh, shit.
What? No.
Well, what do we have to do about it?
Well, they go and try and stop him.
Well, the bio obliterator's recharging somewhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then they go to these asteroids. Is it asteroids? I don't remember exactly.
I don't know, but I know there's a big ion cannon right next to it.
Yeah, because you go to wherever they're recharging the bio obliterator, and you shoot it with the big ion cannon. Clank does.
Boom. Bio obliterator's done.
Yep. Game over. You save the day because you destroy the bio obliterator.
Well, that was easy, right?
No, because in classic Contact movie fashion, why build one when you can build two for twice the price?
Yeah. Good quote.
Fucking Contact. I know it's blowing up. It sucks, but we were secretly making another one, guys. Fuck that
What?
movie.
I tried so hard to find a game where I could use that quote. And in 2.5 years, I finally did it.
Been sitting on that one for a
Yeah.
while.
You find out there's a second bio obliterator on this other planet.
Ah, get the hell out.
So you go to this planet to try and stop Dr. Nefarious' plans. And you end up fighting Dr. Nefarious there in the final boss fight.
Boom.
You fight him, and then as you're fighting him, like there's a couple waves and stuff. And Dr. Nefarious turns the bio obliterator into a big giant robot.
Damn, didn't see that coming.
And while you're
Why
fighting,
would we know that's possible?
well, I mean, they didn't. That's why it's a surprise.
Well, Clank could turn into a big robot.
Yeah.
That's true. I guess I shouldn't
Yeah.
jump to conclusions
Those parts
in
of
the
the
Ratchet
game
and
are
Clank
almost
universe.
are so fucking hard too when Clank's a robot. But anyway, because there's a couple where you have to fight like that. But as you're fighting Dr. Nefarious, it's kind of like bleak. It's just you versus the giant robot. Quark shows up.
Oh, snap.
And he's like, hey, I'll help. And he starts shooting Dr. Nefarious. And
Boom.
you end up finally defeating Dr. Nefarious. So
Nice.
once again, Ratchet and Clank saved the universe. And this time, Quark actually kind of helped a little.
He helped a lot.
He helped a lot more than his last two outings. That's for damn
Well,
sure.
yeah, he was the bad guy in the last two, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Was he the main bad guy in the first one?
He was paid by the guy who was the main bad guy.
That's right.
That's right. Yep. I mean, I knew that.
And that's kind of it. Everybody, it goes like they go through some post-credit stuff where it's just them doing their normal life, and
Ooh, red carpet affair of
Yeah.
Agent Clank premiere.
After they beat Dr. Nefarious, he kind of teleports randomly away with Lawrence's sidekick.
I know. Lawrence was awesome. He did that on purpose.
Yeah.
He's like, well, you're going to give me a place to teleport? Okay.
I completely forgot about Lawrence because of Base Odyssey. When he's like, because Dr. Nefarious calls him. And he's playing his bass.
That was so good.
But they show Secret Agent Clank making more movies, and then at the end, it shows Dr. Nefarious and Lawrence on a random asteroid,
Yeah.
and they can't get off of there.
They can't teleport anywhere because they're not near anything.
Yeah. So it's just Dr. Nefarious and Lawrence practicing his bass stuck on this asteroid.
And Ratchet gets the girl. Right?
Yeah, sure.
Kind of. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, Sasha and Ratchet had something going on like the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
So
Ratchet is a fucking pimp.
he is.
But that's it. That's the whole game. You finally beat Dr. Nefarious and you save the world once again.
But
Perfect.
just like when Quark beat him, he ain't dead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So maybe Dr. Nefarious comes back in other games?
I don't know.
Ooh, how many other ones are there?
Just main series games? There's one more in this like arc. Deadlocked, kind of. I think there's 3 that were on the PlayStation 3 and 4. Or just 3, actually. And then there's a couple of PSP and Vita games.
So it's like God of War. They're spread all over the
Yeah,
place.
I'm not sure the PSP and Vita games actually have any plot stuff.
Well, that's it then.
All right.
That's a game. We did it.
We fucking made it through.
Dr. Scientist did a lot of heavy lifting there. But
Sure did.
how about we get to our final thoughts?
All right.
If you want to, we'll do that.
I'll kick it around a little bit.
You want to start with it there, Sir Chump Slap? You want to lead us off the final thoughts?
Please don't ask any dumb questions there, Poppascotch.
Oh, no, I'm going to need a little
guidance?
push.
Little help?
Little push.
All right, well, I guess I will ask you, do you want to play it now? Did the story work for you? What score are you going to drop a plow? I don't know. Drop trow to? I'll work it out.
That was Easily. I thought the last week was the worst one you had.
I know this
This
pathetic.
one's a million times
He's
worse.
not even into it today.
I don't even think
He's
you
not
can do
listening.
one worse than that.
Ooh, you just wait. That sounds like a challenge.
Wait till he asks you the question. All right. Would I play it? Nah. It's too old now. I'll play a newer one. Ratchet and Clank in Time or whatever the fuck the new one that's coming out.
That's
Ratchet and
pretty
Clank in
sick.
Time is a
The new
game
one.
on the PS3.
Oh.
But-
Whatever. No, so all right, I won't even play him at all. You know what? Fuck you, Syintist.
There you go.
Does the
Perfect.
story work for me? I mean, as far as there's a bad guy, he's got an evil weapon. It's kind of like a
Classic.
007 story, really.
Yeah.
Just parallels the Secret Agent Clank story. So, I mean, it worked, but it was nothing new, no blah, blah, blah. The whole, I don't know, what they send you around for this time? Just to find,
What do you mean?
like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, what you had to go to specific planets for.
Oh, every time you thought
To
that was your
find
first attack,
Quark.
and find info and stuff.
Find info and all that jazz. I guess it makes sense. I guess the story works. So, I guess the story works. I guess it makes sense. I still wouldn't play it because fuck you, Syintist, but I'll give it a... Oh, shit. I'll give it a 9
Okay.
because,
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, there's nothing special to it. It was just run-of-the-mill, evil genius has a plan, and you thwart it. So, that's what I'm going to give it.
All
A
right.
good old
Fair
niner.
enough.
What about you,
Niner it
Papa
is.
Scotch? Now that we got
Yeah, Poppascotch. Would you turn it on? Did the story
turn you on?
turn you on? And
What score? You scored?
what score you land on?
Yeah.
Perfect. Good rhyme scheme, guys. Damn proud of you.
Works every time.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ. Would I turn it on? I don't think so, just because it's not that it's too old. I mean, it's platformy. There's like run and gun shooting a little bit. And I don't think the age is really that big of a factor, unless it's tank controls, which I don't think it is.
No.
No.
All right. Well, then, I mean, maybe, but I feel like there's so many other games. And like, the new one looks cool, and I would definitely give that a shot. It looks really cool. But going back and starting at the beginning, I don't love it that much.
Exactly. Who's got the time?
Who's got the time? Did the story turn me on? Again, I like the idea that you took the villain or the bad guy or the asshole, Quark, and they gave him a little bit of a redemption here. He's still not, I wouldn't even say a good guy, and he's a coward, and he's had that weird, I don't know, monkey life going on.
You won't get over this, bro.
Fucking let
I
it
mean-
go, man.
I can't. It's too weird. He was like,
It's like Jane Goodall in the fucking middle of the
he was like
jungle.
Mowgli, but an adult
Okay.
that like had a mental breakdown and had to go
Did
live with
Mowgli have
live with-
sex with him?
We don't know.
We don't ask those. It's a Disney movie. We don't
You
ask.
do, apparently.
No, I mean,
Did
Quark
Jane Goodall?
started that.
Yes.
Quark started that. Anyway, I liked that idea. I don't feel like we learned anything new or insightful or creative about Ratchet and or Clank. It was more of like let's make Clank a movie star and be like, isn't this crazy that he's a movie star? And like these super famous pop stars just are thirsty AF for him.
My God, do you not understand that it was all a plan?
No, I get it. I get that part. I'm just
Obviously
saying,
not.
What do you mean it was a plan?
It was a plan for Dr. Nefarious to capture.
Yes, I got it.
I don't think you did.
But
I think she still had a thing for him.
for sure, he's a movie star.
Yeah, you're right.
So, I mean, I felt like we didn't add enough to them. Overall, it worked just fine. I thought the taking of Clank and making Clunk was like a little too much just because they just reversed it pretty soon after.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why they didn't just... maybe it was a gameplay thing. Maybe it was something like the mechanics wouldn't work as well, but I don't know why they couldn't have just taken Clank. I mean, that would have made more sense if they took Clank and like took away your ability to interact with Clank while you fought.
Well,
and maybe, like,
Clunk
nerfed
also
your powers
led
a
you to
little
the
bit.
Leviathan when it was when the trap was.
That's a good point.
That's true. Yeah, but he could have just sent a video and been like, hey, I got your buddy here. You know?
That's true.
Whatever.
But anyway, so what score did I land on? I'm gonna go right there too. I don't remember what I gave the other one. I feel like that would taint my score. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right there with you, and I'm gonna give it an 11 because I still thought it was a decent through and through story. I thought it was fun. I am kind of getting tired of the supervillain at this point. Like the Dr. Nefarious guy, but again, I liked how they redid the Quark story. So for that, it's getting an 11 from me.
All right.
So let's move over to the man of the hour, Dr. Syintist.
Yeah.
And I have 3 questions for you I know you're going to love.
Oh my God. Go ahead.
Do you want to play it now? Did the story make you drop trow?
Yeah, I had to shit right there.
What score you think you'd plow?
He used to plow again.
Yeah, he did.
Got plows on the mind. What can I say?
He keeps thinking about those monkeys.
I know, right?
Hey. I thought we didn't kink shame here. I thought we
Oh,
didn't.
right, yeah, you're right. No king shaming. Sorry.
All right. Would I play it? Yeah. I mean, I always love the Ratchet and Clank games. I don't mind playing them, going back and playing them. It's always fun.
Knew he'd say that.
Did the story work for me? At this point, I thought it was a little bit similar to the previous stories, but I mean, that's what you do when you save the universe, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
They did
Fair
try
enough.
and give Quark a little bit of redemption. I mean, you still aren't all about him, I guess. He didn't full turn, but he kind of redeemed himself a little at the end. And yeah, the Ratchet and Clank, as Poppascotch said, didn't grow too much. I mean, Ratchet was a little jealous of Clank's success.
Yeah.
And,
I feel this one didn't have as much personality as the other ones.
yeah, it didn't.
Right?
I think that's fair.
But yeah, overall, it was an okay thing.
Mm.
Dr. Nefarious recurs a couple of times, so it's a little bit better. He's whatever he is.
Yeah, there's a reason for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like how they did his origin story in comic book form.
yeah, that's pretty neat.
That was kind of nice. It didn't have to go through the
Just exposition
yeah.
dump.
I like that. I mean, that was a neat way to show that, because you guys know how much I hate when a character just sits there and
Exactly.
explains shit for like 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes. So I thought that was a pretty interesting way to do that. That was pretty great.
And you also find out that Quark was okay until, like, he was a sort of a hero until he found out he might die. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to agree with Poppascotch. I gave it 11 drop trows. 27.
So 9, 11, 11.
Ooh.
I was going to change mine to a 10, but no, it's too late. It's in the
Too late.
books.
It's in the books.
So that's a 31.
Yep, 31. I knew you guys would
not
ask
bad.
this, so I'll go ahead and tell you. The first Ratchet and Clank, we gave a 38.
Mm, that makes sense.
And then Ratchet and Clank 2, we gave a 37.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
this is the worst one, I think.
Yeah, so far, yeah.
And I don't even think it's bad. Like, I wouldn't
No.
say it's way
Well, I mean,
inferior.
a 31 is a decent score for us.
That's a
Yeah.
great
Probably
score.
above average.
I think we've gotten more cynical as time goes on.
That is also very true.
I think that's because we keep researching these stories and seeing all these different games, and like it's the same fucking.
Same
we
shit,
made a
yeah.
bingo board out of it, for Christ's sake. All the shit that keeps happening. But I mean, 31. That's exactly what we gave to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So it's right
fair.
up there. It's 10 less than Uncharted 2. It is 3 less than Dead Space 2.
All right. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Dude, we've gotten this done with science.
I think we're too good at it almost. Too good. So with that, let's go ahead and shift this over to our favorite segment of every week, which is Dr. Syintist Classic Wrestling Finisher Lock of the Week. Ding ding!
Are you ready to rumble?
Every week we ask Okay. Every week we ask Dr. Syintist for a 100% guaranteed wrestling finisher of the week. He's never disappointed us. This week, Dr. Syintist, what do you got?
We got Sting's famous Scorpion Death Drop.
Oh shit! Finally,
Man.
Yeah.
I was waiting for this the whole
I don't
time.
remember that.
It was
I don't-
used by
what
the
is
wrestler
this?
Sting, but
I know, but like early Sting.
Yeah.
Well, when he was the Scorpion, not when he was the Crow.
Yeah. Well, he was kind of like the Crow when he did this, but it's also known as a reverse DDT.
Ooh,
shit.
that sounds
I
like
know
it
that.
hurts.
As described in Pro Wrestling Wiki, standing behind his/her opponent, with the opponent in front of him/her.
Okay.
The wrestler bends his/her back.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, we get it.
And applies an inverted face lock, which kind of like you kind of like bent over with her.
Like their face looking up, you're
Yeah.
to your back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you kind of just fall backwards onto the opponent's head. Like a DDT, but backwards.
That's easily a broken neck.
Oh, yeah. If you do that in real life.
That's easy. If you're lucky.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm sure that would.
Damn, that's gotta fuck someone up.
Yep, that's why it was the Scorpion Death Drop.
Not the Scorpion Tickle Drop.
It wasn't the Stinger Splash.
Nope, that might be a future move. Who knows?
Yeah, stop giving away moves.
Sorry, I was
Jesus.
sitting here trying to think what I knew his name of his move was.
He also
there it
used
is.
the Scorpion Death Lock.
Oh yeah. All right, whatever.
So there it is, the Scorpion Death. What was it?
Drop.
Scorpion Death.
Death drop.
Scorpion Death Drop.
Yeah.
Don't
Damn.
use that in a street fight and kill somebody. Jesus
No.
Christ.
We could watch
If
it
you
on
do,
YouTube.
don't tell him that Plotty Time sent you. Don't say that.
Don't tell him Bloody Time saying.
No.
This cop just pointed a gun at you, and it's like, Plotty Time said it was cool.
This never would have happened if Plotty Time didn't tell me how to do it. Anyway, so yeah, let's move on from all legal responsibility
All right.
and head over to our favorite segment of every week, which is Chump Slaps. Would you rather?
Huh?
What?
Every week, we ask Chump Slap a would you rather question, and he has to answer it and explain himself. And this week, we've got quite a thinker for you, sir.
Oh, is it about a monkey?
No, damn it! I wish I would have tied it in as a monkey. No, would you rather be a monkey? No, it is. It's a movie question. Basically, we're gonna ask you who would you rather have portray you in a film. The options are Danny DeVito or Danny Trejo.
Is it an accurate depiction of his life?
I'm pretty tall.
Well, this is there's modifiers. It's who would be the better Chump Slap, but this question's for you, Chump Slap. Who would you rather have portray?
Who would I
DeVito
rather have?
or Trejo? They're both, I believe, senior citizens. They're both older gentlemen. I think Danny DeVito's like 70.
Yeah. He's a national treasure.
Sure
So is Danny Trejo.
I know.
Absolutely.
But
Who would you rather see making food at your establishment?
I'd have to go with. I'm trying to picture either of them. Just like living my life.
So was I.
It's so fucking pathetic.
Which one is better, falling
Which
asleep
one's
on the couch?
Yeah, which one's better at watching movies and sleeping?
I mean, they're both senior citizens. They're probably going to nail that. But, they're both still out there working. So
I'd have to go with DeVito just because he's DeVito.
Yeah, it seems more of a role for DeVito.
It fits me a lot better.
Yeah.
Except for the short thing.
And getting winded walking to work, so that fits.
I am bald and fat, so I don't have any tattoos.
you don't have any tattoos?
No, sir.
Huh.
I won't let anyone put their art on me.
Well, that's when you make your own art.
One
Someone
day,
puts-
maybe.
Yeah, but then somebody else would have to still put it on me.
One day,
Not
maybe.
unless you do it yourself.
Dude, I hate needles too. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I'm scared of death and needles, but I still want to get the protection symbol from Supernatural.
Oh,
on it.
yeah.
That's about it, though.
I still want to get either a companion cube or
I also want to get the thing from Haven, the little artwork that the guard had. Poppascotch might know. Remember?
Oh, yeah. It was like on their forearm,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
I want to get the little thing that holds the upgrades from Metroid.
That's a good one, too.
The little like bird
I'm
face
smelling a
thing.
mini-sode about the video game tattoo.
I'd also like to get, if you've ever played Shadow of the Colossus, the weak spot. The weak spot has, like, a glowing pattern on all of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd like to get that, too. Maybe on my back.
On your ass. That's the weak spot.
Yeah, that's the spot you have to crawl to and stab.
That's the weak spot. Jesus.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
we're just gonna go with Danny DeVito.
Oh, yeah, that was the
that's
question.
I find it fascinating that that's the one you probably thought of and talked the most about out of all the would you rather questions. It's fascinating.
I know. It kind of is.
It's just picture them doing his life. That's what makes it fun.
I know.
So let's say if someone has another opinion that maybe they think Danny Trejo would be the better Chump Slap, and they had like a whole bunch of really sexy fan fiction about it, where would they send that email to, Sir Chump Slap?
Well, first off, you don't know me then. But you send that to plottytime@gmail.com. Send me all your games you want us to do, would you rathers, anything. I'll answer anything, dude. You got fucking serious problems in your life? Pff, lay it on me, bro.
Yeah, he's got it all figured out.
100% guaranteed response rate.
That's true.
Let's say they wanted to get to us faster on the socials with some really sweet video game tattoo ideas. Where would they do that, Dr. Syintist?
At Plotty Time on Instagram, Twitter, and hit us up on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle and add us as friends.
I don't know what you just said. But,
it's a mobile game.
Yeah.
Is there monkey fucking?
There is a monkey.
There's monkeys.
And if you want to watch a little pretty waterfall with our logo in front of it while you listen to this, head on over to YouTube, like and subscribe there. Really helps us out. That does it for us then. Stay safe, play some video games, and we'll talk to you next time.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.